Hello everybody and welcome to Soccer 24/7. Klopp says he's changed the minds of 6 Premier League managers in crucial meeting. Jurgen Klopp hopes the Premier League might soon change the ruling on the number of subs from 3 to 5, given the spate of muscle injuries this season and the fact that literally every other major league on the planet has seen common sense in the matter. Klopp recently had a meeting with Premier League managers and been able to persuade a host of them to come over to his way of thinking. "We can't imagine he would have got Sean Dyche, but this is promising considering you need 14 clubs with a yes to get something through." He also said that clubs must agree that teams who have just played in Europe cannot be involved in the early kickoff, as it's simply wrong on player welfare. Liverpool play Atalanta in the Champions League next Wednesday, then have the longest away trip in the Premier League to Brighton on Saturday lunchtime next weekend. Erling Haaland's father makes Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund comparison. Former Manchester City and Leeds midfielder Alf-Inge Haaland said Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund have a lot of similarities as he spoke about his son Erling's future. Alf-Inge made the claim amid United's interest in Erling before he made the move to the Bundesliga earlier this year. The younger Haaland was a student of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when the pair were at Molde in Norway, and United believed they could strike a deal for the forward when he was at RB Salzburg. But the 20-year-old now appears to be settled at Dortmund, who then repelled United's attempts to sign Jadon Sancho in the summer transfer window just gone. And the elder Haaland has told German media outlet that the two clubs are similar. "Manchester United have achieved great success in recent years," he said. "The club is also trying to build something new there. But to draw this comparison now is not so easy because Erling is already playing in Dortmund. These are two very traditional clubs with a large fan base and a glorious history. Man United is a very proud club, just like Dortmund in Germany." Manchester United are hoping to pick up their first home win of the Premier League season when they host West Brom on Saturday. Following defeats to Crystal Palace and Arsenal and a draw with Chelsea, the pressure is piling on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side to deliver a victory at Old Trafford. And Solskjaer is set to be boosted by the long-awaited return of Alex Telles. The Brazilian has featured just once for his new club, following his deadline day switch from FC Porto. Telles played in the memorable win over Paris Saint-Germain before testing positive for coronavirus before the international break in October. The left back did go away with Brazil during the most recent break, where fears were once again heightened following another positive test. However, Telles would subsequently test negative and be able to return back to Manchester, where he is now in line for his Premier League debut against the Baggies. The 27-year-old was pictured in full training on Thursday as he and his United teammates look to continue to build on the win over Everton. Telles' return comes at the perfect time for Solskjaer, who saw Luke Shaw suffer an injury at Goodison Park as he blasted the hectic fixture schedule. Jose Mourinho today marks 1 year as Tottenham Hotspur head coach. Taking on the hot seat last November following Daniel Levy's decision to part with Mauricio Pochettino, the 57-year-old's first 12 months in the job have seen plenty of ups and downs. Having to put up with a number of injuries to key players in his opening few months that ultimately wrecked his top 4 dream, things are now going according to plan for the experienced boss. The Premier League table does make for good reading for all Tottenham fans at present, with the team sitting second in the standings after 8 games. Chelsea are back in Premier League action tomorrow as they get ready to face Newcastle United in the early kick-off. This is not ideal for Frank Lampard and his squad, with many players only arriving back from international duty yesterday. But it was refreshing to see the likes of Kai Havertz back in training after being in COVID-19 related isolation, and he was also joined by Christian Pulisic, who unfortunately misses the match tomorrow through injury. Antonio positive. In these strange pandemic times, even the word positive has taken on negative connotations, but the positive news emerging from the West Ham medical team, all of whom now have a family member held in comfortable surroundings, while David Moyes carries out his mole hunt, is that Michail Antonio will be fit to take part in Sunday's Barclays Premier League fixture against struggling Sheffield United. Whether the Hammers boss elects to start Big Mick or if he decides to deploy the scourge of defenders from the bench will be determined by a fitness test later today at the Rush Green encampment that passes itself off as a training ground. Please like and subscribe for more sports news. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on so that you will be notified every time there is a new video.